Hi, it's Anna here, and thank you so much for clicking on that little video. Now, are you one of the thousands of women all over the world that feel really dissatisfied in the way they eat, in the way they behave and act around food? Do you feel uncomfortable in your own body? You kind of dieting and trying to lose weight or restrictive eating? If you're not really happy with the way you rock out with food, then this little video might be just what you've been waiting for. I'm Anna and I'm the founder of annasburdick.com, and I'm here to help women totally transform the way they think, feel and act around food so that they can actually use food to nourish themselves, to feel good about themselves, to feel sex in their body, and to leave the whole food guilt and body shame out the door and make the healthy, loving changes around food, around their exercise practice, and really in their lifestyle to feel good in themselves and to live the life they want and deserve. So the thing is, we all know what it means to eat healthy, what foods we should eat, what we shouldn't eat, and probably also like the way we should be eating, right? So we know junk food is bad for us. We know that we shouldn't be eating when we're standing up, when we're on the go. And yet it kind of is what we do, right? So we often know what we should be doing, but putting it into practice is a very, very different matter, right? So that's not breaking news. And the question is, why is it so hard to make those changes that we so deeply want to do and want to change? And yet when push comes to shove, we're really struggling with them, okay? We fall back into our old habits. We go back to eating in a way that we know, leaves us feeling crap about ourselves and actually really, really damages our body, right? So some of the biggest challenges women face when it comes to making healthy changes in their diet and in the way they live is to use food to not fix their feelings and their emotions. So we live in a world where we use outside things to make us feel better and to avoid feeling uncomfortable feelings and to avoid or even numb out feelings that we don't want to have, right? So if we feel sad, we tend to eat a cheesy crust or a big chocolate cake. When we feel stressed, we either don't eat at all or we keep mindless snacking on sweet, sugary things because we think we need the fix, we need the high. If we feel angry, we eat. So, we use food with the idea, with the hope that it does something for us. And we've moved away from its original purpose to fuel our body and to give us the energy and also to make us feel good, to help us feel nourished. Not in the way of fixing our feelings, but it's an active act that we do to ourselves so that we feel right, good, and that we can fully function and be at our best. The biggest stumbling block around putting healthy changes to making them last and putting them really into practice is how we feel about ourselves. And the equation is quite simple. If you feel crap about yourself, if you feel like you don't matter, you don't deserve anything, you're actually not good enough, why should you eat in a way that actually nourishes yourself, that makes you feel good, that kind of proves that you are worth caring? And in my work with women all over the world, I found that this is exactly the cracking point. So we can read a million of self-help books, we can go on like thousands of different diets and try, but there will always come a point where we have to decide, where we're at the crossroad, when the craving of, I want to eat this cake or I want to eat those crisps or chips or whatever, where we have to decide what is best for us. And if we fundamentally believe that it actually doesn't matter and I can always start tomorrow and who cares anyway what I eat or what I look like or if I'm healthy or not, then we always choose the option that's not actually really, really loving for us. So in the way I work and then the way the program that I'll be telling you about in a minute, it's all based around really changing the relationship that we have with ourselves so that we want to make healthy changes for ourselves. Not because we're following a diet or because we should or we have to, but because we actually want to, because it's what we believe we deserve, right? If we really, really believe that I deserve to feel good and to have a healthy body and to nourish myself and to indulge and enjoy food and myself and my body, we will make totally different choices. And the crossroads are so much easier to, it's so much easier to make the right choices for us in those moments. So in a recent study, the Psychological Association found that actually self-compassion is one of the key determinants of making healthy, loving choices, which kind of ties in with what I just said. So if we feel loving and compassionate about ourselves, it's easier to implement healthy lifestyle choices in our lives. And they actually last. It's not like a 2-week, 3-week thing. It's a lasting thing. And this is exactly what I'm here to help you with and to do. So I've created a awesome 30-day training workshop or training program that is based on really humming in on the relationship that you have with yourself and how are you using food to kind of prove that and to support that. Okay, because the truth is, who wants to feel crap about themselves? Who wants to feel shit about eating? Who wants to eat and then feel totally guilty about it and just going to bed worrying about, oh my God, what have I eaten today? And thinking, okay, from tomorrow on, I will never eat sugar again. I will keep exercising every day. I will do this, that, and the other. And 3 days in, kind of back in the old ways, right? So why am I so passionate about it? Because I've been there for like about the biggest part of my late teens and 20s. I've struggled with an eating disorder, from binge eating, anorexia, everything, you name it, I've done it. And I found a way out, and I want to share this way. And it's really, I feel really strongly around empowering women to actually get back into their body, love their bodies, love themselves, and use food as an instrument for themselves and not against ourselves. And food is lovely. I love food. So, let's start enjoying it again and really indulging in it in a healthy, loving way. So imagine going to bed and not worrying about what you've eaten all day. Not going through your head, oh, I've had this for breakfast, that for lunch. Oh my God, the calories. Think about, imagine waking up and not having to worry about how you're going to eat, what you're going to eat, if you're going to stick to your diet, if you don't stick to your diet. Imagine what it would be like to feel sexy in your body, to feel confident in your body, to wear the clothes you want to wear, to not feel ashamed of how other people look at you, and to know that your body is fully functioning and functioning well. Imagine what it'd be like to cook amazing, healthy, delicious dinners for your family. To see your husband, your partner, your children sitting around a dinner table, enjoying your food, going for seconds, knowing you've created those food, that meal from scratch, knowing that you're doing your bit to nurture themselves, to keep them healthy. Imagine the ripple effect. Imagine what you're teaching your children, your loved ones, the people around you, about what it means to make healthy decisions, to live a healthy, balanced, loving life. Imagine the peace of mind when you don't have to worry about calories and fat content and points, numbers on scales. Imagine the freedom of enjoying food, knowing you're actually literally putting something loving and nurturing into yourselves. I get really excited about this. So, and what are you actually telling yourself that is stopping you from from making those steps? What's in your way on a daily basis of choosing salad over chips? Now, I've created a 30-day, one-of-a-kind online training program. And in this training program, I will literally take your hand and walk you through a rock-solid, kick-ass process and teach you how to fundamentally transform the way you think, feel, and act around food, which obviously will have an impact on your weight, on your eating behaviors, on how you feel about your body and how you feel about yourself. It's not a lecturing course. It's not where I just send you information and I send you off, you go and do it. It's a course where we get together. It's interactive. And I will be there for you, with you, and help you do some really, really, really deep transformational work. So here's what you get. Okay, so each week I will send you a module, a teaching module, either by an audio format or it's a visual presentation or a video like this. You will get a workbook with it and you get some kick-ass exercises. We will have weekly live calls where you can ask all your questions, where I take my time and spend time with each one of you to go through your individual process. There will be unlimited email support throughout the whole 30 days. So I don't want to leave you hanging when you're in a tricky situation. Shoot an email at me and I will reply within 24/7, help you to get unstuck, answer more questions, help you get motivated, whatever it is. There will be, every day for 20 days, so 5 days a week, you will get a daily inspiration and challenge to help you moving forward on a daily basis. And they are really, really lovely. They're that cute and very uplifting, and they just keep you moving forward, even though you don't want to, even on an off day. There will be a private Facebook group just for you guys, so you can make some real long-term food BFFs, keep inspiring you, send in pictures of the meals that you're creating, ask questions, share your struggles, get support. It's so useful. And I have 2 more really, really special bonuses. There'll be a live call with a professional nutritionist answering all your diet-related questions. And also a live call with a registered or with a professional personal trainer who will answer all your questions in terms of fitness, exercising, routines, how to lose weight, how to exercise, and all that kind of stuff. So everything around exercising and nutrition will be covered by those 2 guys. And here is now let's talk about the pink elephant, about the cost, okay? So I know money is really tight in this economic situation, and I know we all have to see, very, very, we all have to, money is an issue for many of us. So the question is, how much are you worth investing in yourself, right? How much are you paying monthly, weekly on your binges? How much are you paying for your medical bills there related to the way you eat, overweight, diabetic, whatever? Now, because it's the first time I'm running this course and it's not 100% perfect, so I'm offering it as a one-only, very, very cheap offering, introductory offer. So it's $347 and for the first week I'm offering it as an early bird version, which is right now for you. There's $50 off, so it's $299. And I know my business friends and other friends say I'm actually crazy for offering it that low, but there you go. It's just I just really wanted you to get on it and to benefit from it. Now the thing is, you can hire me and we can walk through the whole process one by one individually, which would cost you about $2,000. Or you can get all the teaching, all the extra learning, all the knowledge that I've gathered over the years, when working with women and their, the main problems that come up and the solutions. You will get all this in there. Imagine what you would do with the more money you would have if you'd stop binging and overeating. If you choose food and products that are actually right for you. If you don't waste any more time, any more energy on feeling crap about yourself and the way you use food. And even more, if you have children, imagine the benefit of your health benefits to your children. If you're standing in the kitchen creating loving, nutritious meals and feeding them health, I mean, is there a price tag on that? You have to decide for yourself. The truth is, there's a reason for why you eat the way you eat and why you continue to eat the way you eat, even or despite your best intentions and despite all the knowledge that you have. The longer you wait to take actions to get to the bottom of what is going on, the less time you will actually have to live the life you want, to live freely, to enjoy your health, and to be the best that you can be for yourself and for your loved ones and the people around you. Now, what's the cost associated with not taking actions? What are you waiting for? What else needs to happen before you actually start investing into yourself? So you may think, gosh, I really want this, but I can't afford it right now. It's a lot of money to spend at once and I've got other the bills to pay. I totally get that. I totally understand. And this is why you can actually pay in 2 installments. So you can pay either all at once or you can pay, I think it was $148 now and then $148 before the course begins. Okay. And so here's the deal, okay? So, actually, here's what to do next. Below this video, there's a yellow Add to Chart button. Click on that. And you will come to a sign-up page. So put in your name, email address, and then once you hit Submit, you will get directed to a page where you can pay. You can easily pay via PayPal, credit card. You don't have to have a PayPal account. It's that easy and simple. Now, I present you with a choice, okay? So you can either walk through door A, you can continue the way you do, you can start tomorrow, you can try it your own way, and I wish you the best of luck, and I really hope that it's working for you. Number B, or door number 2, you can hire some expensive professional, like me, psychologist, nutritionists, personal trainers, and go walk with them hand by hand through a longer process, through long periods, spending lots of money, kind of getting the same information. Or number 3, getting that awesome, packed, full of information, but really focusing on actually putting it into practice program for, was it $297, and walking out after the 30 days, really having some real results very fast, feeling a difference in the way you approach food, feeling a difference, noticing a difference in the choices that you make. Choice is yours. I hope to see you on the other side. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, and good luck and all the best. See you soon. Bye.